What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about the document object model, or the DOM as people call it. If you're into if you're learning web development and JavaScript, you've probably heard other people on other YouTube channels, or you've probably read books where people they like to use that phrase, manipulate the DOM. Learn how to manipulate the DOM. Manipulate the DOM. They just say it over and over. And then nobody really explains what the hell that means, right? So I know when I was learning this stuff at first, I was like, why do people keep saying that, manipulate and the DOM? And it was kind of made me nervous because I was like, that sounds really complicated. But it's actually not. It's actually super simple. So I'm going to explain it to you in plain English. So the DOM, guys, is the document object model. And all that means is it's the document, or it's basically the web page that you're looking at, and then in that web page is made up of the HTML tags, and then the elements, and then the stuff in the elements, and the properties, links, everything like that. Basically just a basic web page. That is what they're talking about, the document object model. So in other words, when people are saying hey, you got to learn how to manipulate the DOM with JavaScript, all that literally means, guys, is learn how to change elements, either style them or make them appear, disappear, create them, get rid of them. Just do that with JavaScript. That's all that means. And we've been doing that a lot. If you've been taking a lot of this JavaScript, this free little JavaScript course I have, we've already been doing that a lot in other lessons. I've been grabbing elements, putting stuff inside them, making stuff happen when I click stuff. That's all manipulating the DOM. So don't let that scare you. All it means, and that's what the whole point of JavaScript is, to change stuff on the web page with clicks and decisions and stuff. So, yeah, that's the whole reason JavaScript exists, is to quote unquote manipulate the DOM. So just replace that word with change stuff on the web page. That's the better English way of saying it. So again, this is just a little picture representation of the document object model that's on W3 Schools. So you got your document, your web page, again, your HTML tags, and then all the elements that make up your page. And now within the document is actually within something bigger, and that's just called the window. And you know what a window is, right? This is a window. We can open a new window, or a new tab as they call it, but this is a window. This is a window, okay? So everything within this window is the document object. So this search bar, everything, this is part of the DOM now. This is a new window. This stuff is part of the DOM. And to make that even more apparent, I'll show you what I mean by the window. So let's go to a website. Let's go to ESPN.com, big popular website, probably billions of visits a year, right? And let's just right click and hit inspect. Let's go to the console. And just ignore all this, guys. This is all their APIs and everything trying to communicate. And what I'm going to type in here is I'm going to type in window.document directly right into the console here and hit enter. And look at that. It gives us the document object. So let's open this. And look, this is it. It's just the HTML. Now we said, hey, window, show us the document, or the DOM. And it said, okay. So right in the console, it spit it out. So look, our opening HTML text, closing, we have our head. So if we click on this, we can see all the JavaScript tags in the head that they use. This is all to this is all making calls out to APIs and Facebook and whatever else they use. All the stuff that they use to make this site run is getting called out in these script tags. So, and this is common with a big production website like ESPN that's been around forever. If you really dive into this, man, there's just a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff that you don't even know what it is. I don't even know what half of this stuff is, but that's what keeps ESPN running. But then as we scroll down, we see stuff that all looks familiar, guys. These are our meta tags, our title, ESPN serving sports fans anytime, anywhere. And look, it says that up there. And we know what that stuff is, right? We've been learning all that. So that's just the title of the page. That's just, we do that all the time. More meta tags, more JavaScript. And then if you just keep scrolling down, now they have links to a bunch of other stuff. Links. So this is all links and style sheets. And then we can go into the body. Here's the body. And look, it's just a normal body, guys. I mean, again, there's like a ton of script tags and, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's just a website, you know, built by web developers writing the same type of code that you've been learning in this little free course, right? One thing to keep in mind, though, guys, is the document object model. It's not just the HTML elements. It's also the IDs, style, the attributes, classes, alt text, everything. Everything is part of the document object model. Okay, it's not just the elements, but it's also the properties within the elements. That's all included. And you can manipulate or change all of that stuff with JavaScript, which we're going to get into in a couple more later lessons. You can change all of this with JavaScript, and again, that's why JavaScript exists, to be able to do stuff like that. All right, guys, so that's all it's going to be in the video here. I just really wanted to explain what the DOM was in plain English, because I think a lot of other channels really dance around it and they don't do it. Again, it just means learn how to change stuff on the web page using JavaScript. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.